if you think about it, when did poverty start? When in human history, since when? Some people got richer than others, and some people got poorer than others. If you think about old days when our ancestors were living as hunters and gatherers, there must not have been people who are richer than others, because you are moving around. You don't have a lot of storage of food. You have to always eat whatever you can get. So nobody was particularly richer than others. But according to historians, around 10,000 years ago, humans settled and started farming. And then they were able to store food and resources. If you think about it, humans started farming. Humans domesticated animals. So now they have animals, livestock, like cattle, chicken, pigs. So if you have 100 chickens, while others have only 10 chickens, then you are richer than others, right? Then how can someone have 100 chickens while others have only 10 chickens? Well, probably he or she must have worked harder or saved more. When others wanted to eat chicken, he or she didn't eat chicken, so saved, or innovated. You can innovate the way you raise chicken. So those who work harder, save more, and innovate has advantage in this kind of economic competition. Well, they needed market also, because when you are hunters and gatherers, your full-time job is seeking food. But once you settled, only small percentage of population doing farming can feed all the population. So some people, were able to do something else. Like you want to be a full-time dressmaker, then you are a dressmaker. You want to be a full-time shoemaker, then you are a shoemaker. But you cannot eat your shoes, so you have to trade your shoes with food. So they needed market, and they needed currency that will tell you how valuable your product is. Humans lived like that for many years, and there was already the gap between rich and poor. But when humans were working manually, mostly manually, the gap between the rich and poor, inequality, was not so big. But through industrialization, what was called the Industrial Revolution, some 300 years ago, the gap between the rich and poor, or inequality, grew dramatically, because through industrialization, compared to labor, capital and technology became more important, and that kind of exaggerated the effects of capitalism. So by 19th century, inequality was very, very big, and people couldn't afford to, live with that. The rich people were too rich, and poor people were really starving, mostly in Europe.